There's one aggro little carp just down here. There he is. Maybe I should sing whack this worm. 1, 2, 3, got it. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, let go. It's not as big as the other one I seen earlier, but this one's still a bloody big carp. He's feeding. I just got to match what he wants to eat. I think I might get it with this. Alright. As soon as he's got his head down, where is he? Where is he? He's a big carp, I want him bad. Finally I've hooked one of these monsters. Come on, not near that stick, mate. I got him on a little Berkeley nymph. I've honestly been stalking these carp for over an hour, and I've just got my first one. Oh, they're giants. They're absolute giants. Now, oh, this could take a while. Just worried about that star picket. Oh, he's a monster. I love these big carp. Let's just come down to Penrith Lakes today to see what the fishing's like. We've booked in a day for us to have a social day as a thank you to all the subscribers. And here he goes, he's woke up now. Listen, I might just turn this on and off because I freak out about my memory card. Last time I did this, it blew it. Hold on. We're good. Oh, that is a powerful fish. Absolute bulldozer. I reckon this one's close to 20 pounds. He's over 10 anyway. I just couldn't get him to take on pretty well any lure I had. Grab this little packet of Berkeley nymphs. Oh, you want to feel the power of this fish. I just thought maybe I'd treat them a bit like a trout. Maybe they're after something more of a hatch. Oh, this thing is just a brute. All I can think about is that star picket there. Water's really cold, I'm not going to get in there. Oh, I don't have to, but I am determined to land this fish. Come on, buddy. I got. Well, I'll start again. Well, this is going to take a while. This one for sure. Fishing today with a Shimano Zodius rod, ultralight, and 2,500 Stradic. Don't tangle yourself up, buddy. I'm using the new Shimano braid, which I cannot think of the name of it, and the new Shimano leader, which I can't think of the name of it because all I can think of is this could possibly be the biggest carp I think I've ever caught on lure. But very, very close. I've caught some big ones, but this, well, I think I've got them up to about 80 centimetres. This one's very close to a metre by looking at it. But it's more the weight. I think he's, look at that. That's a beast. I'm going to carry it all the way back to the carp bin. Ooh, look at that. Unfortunately, we do have to kill these carp. They're, if they're let go to their own devices, they just go nuts. The bass in here keep the population under control. But these big breeders here, we do have to take them out. It'll replenish with the few that survive the bass, and there'll always be breeders in here. We'll never completely remove them, but unfortunately we do have to take them out. Now that's another monster carp. Is it? Is it in my imagination? No. It's in shadow. Come on, buddy. Don't go in that weed. Alright, just going to start turning him. I didn't want to turn him too much. Because we're in such open water, I was hoping he'd just run. Some carp are bulldozers, some carp are freight trains. He's just about gone. Ooh. Some pliers. Yep. Just as good as a gaff, these little pliers. There's my carp. Oh, he's a cracker. Anyway, like I started to say at the start of the capture here, I've come down today just to check the lake out. We have booked, we'll give you a date sometime in August, I hope. We've applied for a date. They've been really good and responsive, so I'm hoping it's the 13th of August. But if not, I'll give you an official date, and we can have electric motor boats down here. Go out in the lake for the day, have a bit of a meet and greet, catch some big carp, catch some big bass. I have caught bigger than this one on lure, but he is a monster. He's not as long as I thought. He's just beast-like fat. I reckon he's, I couldn't tell you what weight he is. He'd have to be 15 pound, I reckon. Going to give you a little bit more time. Now these are the lures, little Berkeley Gulp, like a nymph. Poor man's fly is what I used today. And he really wanted it too. Like that was, I stalked this carp for an hour. I tried a couple of vibes on him. I tried a blade on him. He kept coming up feeding. I knew he was feeding. I went to curl tails and a curl tail and a crab. Couldn't get him. I went to this nymph, and here he is. You ready to come in, buddy? Come here. I don't like knocking them on the head, but it's just what we got to do in this lake. Isn't he magnificent? Come here, buddy. You had enough yet? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's a beast. He's a beast. Look at that. There's that. Let's try and get a picture of him all up. 20 pound easy. Oh, wow, what a monster. What a monster. There's the rod, so just pass that eye there, the tail, to the nose. So I'll measure him later, but that, easy 20 pound. Oh, what a beautiful fish, eh? And here's the little lure that did the damage. What a great sport fish. There's the little gulp, whatever it is, hatch of some sort. Sorry, buddy. Alright. Okay. Oh, that was a bit of a rush, guys. Honestly, I'd stalked that. I started up where those wood ducks are, those black ducks, and I'll spend an hour from there to here stalking that one carp. I seen two. One was a bit bigger than that one, but he shot off out deep and I never seen him again. And then when I seen this one, every time I spooked him, I'd step back and let him settle down again, wait till he started feeding, and I'd just keep my eye out for those mud boils. And the thing I'm using is the brown lens. It cuts through that glare. I use the blue lens in the salt water, but this brown lens, it just really helps me pick up on these carp. Yeah, we hope to have a date we can set, and I do have a couple of, I've got my own boat and a couple of canoes and things I can bring down the people that don't have boats. But mainly it'd be good to meet and greet a few of the subscribers and or catch a few fish. That to me, that was a rush. That was that is the biggest carp I've ever caught on a lure. I think it's massive. It's so fat. So it's got to be 20 pound. I've caught some probably as long as that, but I haven't caught any as fat as that. Incredible condition. But what I've done here, I've got a float stopper up high, and I had a float stopper off here, about here, so the sinker would stop here in the water and just have this float across him, and he just turned and went for it. And basically all I do is just, I've been walking really slow, just walking, stalking, looking, and looking for that little bit of brown water with these glasses. Right. Without them on, I can't see anything, but I don't know what it does to the camera there. Just gives me that little bit of clarity. Probably the most important tip I can give you is the glasses. I can see a lot of cloudy water here, so there must be another one around the area. I've just been going from that point up and down here. Stalking, there's only been a couple, but sure there's one in there. Alright, an hour to get one fish, but I think it was worth it. I actually worked my way up here with a jackal casting through looking for bass, and then I spooked the first carp. Once I spooked that carp, my mindset changed. I started to basically do what I'm doing now. Started to walk and stalk. Once I spot one, I'll step back away, try and work out a pattern of which way he's moving, how he's feeding. They seem to come in the shallow. As soon as you're speaking, I'll roll back out into that first weed pocket. Then you see all the mud boils from where they're rolling, and that's how I caught that last one. I just cast across and swam it into that area and then twitched it a couple of times, and he just picked it up.
A bit wary of the camera, eh?
And they can see the reflection probably.
Oh, winter's driving me crazy. You know, I set up, I bought some darts the other day and I've tied the dart to a line with some assist hooks.
Come and pretty much nearly hand feed them. Every morning we turn up here, the magpie
Straight down?
Yeah, comes straight down to see us.
These are little Indian miners, aren't
Yeah.
Yeah. They're noisy miners, these ones.
they? Noisy miners.
Yeah. The brain for things are the Indian miners.
Oh, okay. Good news and bad news. Bad news is I killed that carp. Good news is I don't have to kill any more. They are encouraging people now not to kill them in this lake, which is good because even the fish care guys will admit that you don't get any fish in here under 30 centimetres in the carp. Bass are doing a really good job of them, so it's good. I can come in here and release these big fish because that was a personal best for me today. That's the biggest I've caught. So come down here at Penrith Lakes on a Tuesday and have a bit of fun with carp or bass, or stay tuned and we'll put up a post on our Facebook page. But when we're going to run this event in here, we've requested a day to fish it, and they've come back to us straight away. They've been really good. So as soon as I find out the date, I'll let you all know. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the page if you watch. Thanks guys, see ya. Just want to give you a bit of background on this carp I caught today. I was down here probably 2 months ago. That thing. It's a $40 jackal though. Well, not 40, but... Ah! Why did I do that? Ah! 4-pound line. And I was chasing bass with a jackal, it wasn't a jackal chubby, it was a jackal vibe. Anyway, I seen this massive big carp, threw in, he turned around, hit it, and just snapped me off. So I've been chasing this carp last 3 trips. I'll come down, I'll go and have a walk that stretchy bank looking for this big carp. Anyway, I found 2 today. One disappeared real quick, but the other I stalked it for an hour. Tried everything in the box. I finally caught it, landed it. It was a good fight, and then I killed it because that's what you do. Anyway, I was talking to the fish care boys, and they were telling me that we don't have to do that anymore. I wish I knew just before it, because I don't like killing those big carp. They're magnificent. They're beautiful. They are a true sport fish. So anyway, that's the last one I'm going to kill in Penrith Lakes, and they know the bass have got good control of the carp population there. They know the value of the bigger breeders leaving them in there for the bass and for the carp fishermen. So well done, Penrith Lakes.